Happening tonight, President Joe Biden will hold a solo press conference. It's the first time the president will face questions from reporters since his debate against former President Donald Trump. CBS 4 Washington correspondent Raquel Martin joins us live. Raquel, this could be a pivotal moment given his questions over his viability.
Chelsea, that's right, but it's still honestly unclear if his performance at tonight's NATO press conference will have much sway with Democrats on Capitol Hill. Just within the last hour, 3 more House Democrats came forward calling on President Biden to drop out of this race. And earlier, we saw senators clearly still wrestling with how to move forward have yet another closed-door meeting. Ahead of the president's high-stakes press conference, Democratic senators sat down with the president's campaign.
You know what? I support Joe Biden.
Heading in, some rallied, while others stressed the need for President Biden to prove he can defeat former President Donald Trump in November.
The question is really whether they can they move the needle.
Leaving, Senator Richard Blumenthal seemed hardly relieved.
Some of my concerns are allayed. Some others have been deepened.
He says the president has a lot of work ahead to prove he's up to the task.
The press conference will be potentially a turning point, but it has to be more than just one press conference.
For a growing number of Democrats, the future is clear.
Everything matters.
Colorado Senator Michael Bennet says the party needs to take an honest look at the data.
If things stay as they are, it's likely that Donald Trump will win the election and it will lose the Senate and will lose the House.
One senator, Vermont's Peter Welch, and more than a dozen House Democrats are publicly calling on President Biden to drop out. New York Congressman Pat Ryan is part of that growing group.
I really felt it was my patriotic duty at this point. Donald Trump's an existential threat.
House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries is brushing off brewing divisions.
Conversations have been candid, comprehensive, and clear-eyed, and they are ongoing.
Now, certainly not just Americans that will be tuning in to the president's NATO press conference this evening. Key allies around the globe were closely monitoring exactly how the U.S. elections will pan out. We're now in Washington, Raquel Martin. Back to you.
Raquel, what are some of President Biden's global allies saying about his future?
Well, we've seen several European leaders be asked this week while they're in town for this NATO summit if they believe that the president can serve. We know that the president of Finland weighed in recently, throwing his support behind President Biden. The president of France was asked a similar question today. He seemed not to necessarily understand the question, it seems, but enthusiastically said he supports President Biden.
CBS 4 Washington correspondent Raquel Martin, thanks so much. You can watch live coverage of the president's news conference tonight on the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell at 6:30 right here on CBS 4.